This is lesson 2.5 example 3. We're talking about Janice. She bought 3 songs for a total of $3.22. Each song costs about the same. How much did she spend on each song? Round to the nearest penny or hundredth in decimals. So let's start out by writing the problem. In this case, she spent $3.22 to download 3 songs. Each song costs about the same. We're doing 3.22 divided by 3. Now let's write it out the regular way. I'll start about here, I think. 3.22 divided by 3. Just gotta give myself enough room. I might have to scooch up a little bit. Okay, 3.22 divided by 3. Now, remember, we are ignoring the decimal. Decimal no longer exists. You can ignore that it's there until the very end. Do not forget about the decimal at the end. That'll be abundantly clear in this example. So, let's do the division like we always would. 3 into 3? Why, yes it does! One time. I always forget to do this. Divide, multiply, subtract, bring down, repeat. I like to be able to point to these. Okay, 1 times 3 is 3 for multiply. We'll subtract. 3 minus 3 is 0. Bring down the 2. How many times does 3 go into 0? Or 3 go into 2? Well, it doesn't. So I'm going to put a 0 up here. 0 times 3 is 0. And when I subtract that, I get 2. And now I do actually have something else to bring down. This 2 over here. I forgot to switch colors. Oh well. 22.
Dan Smith, call 301, please. 302, Dan Smith, call 302, please.
Sorry for the interruption. How many times does 3 go into 22? Well, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. So not quite 8 times, so that's 7. 7 times. 7 times 3 is 21. And meh. Subtract. We're out of room. Scooch up a bit. 1 there. And we're going to bring down a 0 because, as you know, there are always zeros after decimals. 10. We're on the bring down step again. Now we're back up to divide 3 into 10. How many times does 3 go into 10? It's 3 times. Three times 3 is 9. Subtract 1. I'm just barely out of room here. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. Here's why I'm going to stop here. Up here it says round to the nearest penny or hundredth. And if I look up here at my decimal is going to pop up right there behind the 1. Doot, 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 doot. My rocket's a little crooked today. That's fine. Now, money goes out to 2 decimal points. Money goes out to the hundredths. You don't usually see money going out to the thousandths place. So the only reason I went out to this place here was because I need to know if I am going to round up or down. Is it going to be $1.07 or $1.08? If this was a 5 or higher, I'd have to round that 7 up. But because it's a 3, I'm going to round down, which means the 7 gets to stay. Remember, when you round, the number doesn't actually go down. It doesn't go down to 6. It stays at 7. So, how much did each song cost? Well, each song cost about $1.07. Again, really important to have that 0 there and have everything in the correct place so that when you pop the decimal up, it says the correct number. If I forgot the decimal, this would look really awful. Each song cost $107? What are they made of? Gold? No. Remember your decimal. Ignore it at the beginning, but don't forget about it.